This is John Nicoletti. What I'm going to be presenting on today is phase 3 of our handouts. Most recently, you heard from Dr. Coleman on phase 2, which is dealing with quarantine. Today, I'm going to be talking about the toughest one, which is dealing with the loss of a loved one, a friend, or a coworker to COVID-19. It's a different type of loss than we've ever experienced. What we're finding, kind of looking at the cases and situations, is there's a high probability the individual will die alone. That means as a friend or family member, you're on the outside of the room, not able to say goodbye, not able to touch them, not able to have any contact. This will probably leave you with a lot of guilt. This may even lead you with a lot of second guessing and self-blaming. Those factors will make it difficult to proceed through the grief and loss phases. I'm not going to get into detail on the grief and loss because at this point in time you probably know the phases. In the time I have, I just want to talk about how you get through being stuck at one of the phases. Again, the individual has passed on, you weren't able to get closure, you know they had to die alone, so you got all those thoughts in your head. Part of getting through that is a couple things. First one, obviously, is focus on the memories and the good things you've had with the person. But the second involves, and this has to be very individualized, how do you get closure? How do you get rid of the guilt? How do you get rid of the second guessing? Those are things you got to think about. One technique I can tell you that does work, it sounds kind of bizarre, but write that person a letter. Get your feelings out, give them the closure, let them know that you care about them. The other thing that's going to happen is the psychological footprint of this loss will be huge in terms if your family members know the person or if it is a family member. And same thing with your children. So you got to look at how do we help them deal with it. If you have young kids, 12 and under, you know their imaginations are going to run wild and they're going to become apprehensive thinking, oh my God, is this going to happen to my mom or dad? Is this going to happen to me? So part of what you got to do is figure out, how do I reassure my kids? Like we talked about in the previous ones, you cannot reassure children or your other family members with bumper stickers. Hey, it's going to be okay. They're in a better place. You don't have to worry about me. I can take care of myself. Those things, bumper stickers, are not going to help. What you need to do is come up with real behavioral mechanisms for reassuring your family members. Here's what I'm doing to stay safe. Here's what we're all doing to stay safe. And here's how we can kind of deal with the loss of this individual. How do we carry on? Again, this is a new normal. No roadmap on this. We're kind of blazing trail as we go along. So part of getting through this is resiliency, meaning adapt to it and figure out, how do I handle it? How do I not let my own feelings haunt me? How do I help my family members? So again, just some quick tips. Hopefully you never have to use this section. Hopefully one day we'll be able to get to the next phase, which will be the recovery phase. Hopefully that'll be coming soon. Y'all take care and stay healthy.